What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Ray Espinoza. As I promised in the previous video, today we are going to be talking about virtualization, and we are going to take our first step forward towards being able to utilize all the concepts and the material that we will be learning throughout this series. So we will be installing an application. There will be timestamps in the description below so that you may be able to, navigate throughout the video, because the first few minutes might be a little boring if you're not into the whole classroom environment thing. So I would advise you to grab you some go-go, some coffee, whatever the case may be, and then lock it in, because we're about to get things started. So join me in the classroom. I'm going to try to make this as painless as possible. What is virtualization? This is more or less a technical definition, right? In the realm of information technology, or just dealing with computers in general, it's being able to simulate or replicate hardware and software in a virtual environment. It's a pretty self-explanatory textbook kind of answer. So just think about that. Remember, you're simulating hardware and software in a virtual environment, okay? Now, next, what makes a PC? So a laptop or a desktop. I want you to close your eyes, or just if you're on your PC right now, just look at it and think of all the components that make it what it is. First, you have your hardware, okay, which consists of, and I'm only going to cover the important ones. You have your CPU, which is the brains of your hardware, so to speak, of your whole machine. You have GPU, or graphics card, as is better known. You have RAM, your random access memory, or just memory in general. Then you have storage. Now, I understand that there are way more components in this, right? You have your power supply unit, so you can actually turn on your machine. You have your network interface card, so you can connect to the internet via RJ45 and an Ethernet cable. You have Bluetooth capabilities, wireless network connectivity capabilities. You got mice and keyboards and microphones and cameras, obviously all that. But these three components are the important ones that we need to move forward with virtualization. Now, next, what else makes your unit what it is? Software. You have the big three: Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. I'd say Windows and Mac OS are really the main two. If you are using Linux as you're watching this video, then I don't know how you ended up here. You're probably here to make fun of me, and
oh brother, this guy stinks!
In which case, if you are, like, dislike, and comment down below. Help push the algorithm. You know how that goes. Now, presentation is almost over, but what I need you to think about is the software and the hardware, okay? You have the software that talks to your hardware so that you're able to utilize your actual machine, so that you can get the graphical user interface, which you're looking at your screen right now. You use the software to talk to the hardware so that you can hook up to the internet, and so that you can create files and folders, and and launch applications and do all the good stuff that you do on your PC. Back to the presentation. When it comes to virtualization, you use an application called a hypervisor. For these future labs, we will be using Oracle Virtual Machine VirtualBox, simply just called VirtualBox. Now, I love VirtualBox because it is user-friendly, it's very simple to use, and it is free 99. So this is what we're going to install today. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to install your very first virtual machine, which will be a Windows 10 machine. Now we're done with the presentation. Just to give you a little bit more context in regards to these hypervisors, right? There's two main types of hypervisors, a type 1 and a type 2. What we are going to be installing is a type 2 hypervisor. Now, the possibilities are endless when it comes to virtualization. There's just so much you can do with virtualization. But at the core of it, it's basically being able to use multiple operating systems, multiple OSs within one machine, with a host, within one host machine with, a specific host operating system. So to give you a visual representation of what I'm talking about, let me take you over to the classroom one more time. No more presentations, I promise. My host machine is running Windows 11. But as you can see on the screen, okay, this right here is the manager that we're going to be installing. As you can see up here in the top left, Oracle Virtual Machine VirtualBox Manager. This is the actual application, the manager. These are all the different machines that I have installed on this manager. And then look right here. This is Windows 10. And then look over here. This is Kali. And they all work. You see, I can type in commands and it's going to show everything. I can launch the internet. Oh, look at that. We can browse the internet. Same thing here. Look, this is the Windows 10. We'll launch a command prompt. See, working. Everything works fine. And again, it's all using resources that have been allocated from my host machine through this hypervisor. We are going to perform a series of steps to install this, okay? Now, the first thing I need you to do is I need you to go to, I don't know why I opened that up. You go down here to your search bar and I need you to type in control, or start typing in control panel. But I just need you to get to your control panel. And then you're going to go to programs and features. Now notice that because I'm using a virtual machine to show you all of this, there's nothing installed here, okay? Now, because I am using a brand new machine that I just installed before I started this video, notice that there's nothing under programs and features. What you want to see under programs and features is this right here, Microsoft Visual C++, okay? This is just a code compiler for the programming language of C. We don't really need to know what all it does, just know that you absolutely need it in order to successfully install VirtualBox, okay? And matter of fact, this right here is my actual control panel for my host machine, programs and features, C++, just so you don't think I'm BSing you guys. If you do have it, then you can just go ahead and skip forward. But if you don't have it, we are going to install it right now. Start without your data, continue without this data, uncheck, confirm and start browsing. All right, first thing we're going to do is type in Microsoft Visual C++. It should automatically populate as you're typing it in. And this is what you want to do. You want to go to the website that says learn.microsoft.com and you want to select this Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable, say that 10 times fast, latest supported hyperlink. And then you want to scroll down here to the, golly, this is bright, the x64 link right here. Click on that. Once it's finished downloading, go ahead and open the setup wizard. Agree to the license terms and conditions. Install. Yes. Setup successful. Close. And then go back to your control panel just to verify that you have programs and features, that it is in fact there. As you can see, it's right there. Microsoft Visual C++ 2015 through 2022. Good to go. Now, there's one more thing that I'm going to download. This is a totally optional feature. You don't need it, okay? Yet. You may be in the future. Later on you will, but because I plan on keeping this machine, I'm going to install it now. And it's Python, which is a programming language. So if you do want to, just keep following along. And if you don't want to, then skip forward. So if you do want to, go ahead and proceed to python.org or just type in Python in any search box and click on this link right here. And what you want to do is hover over the download section and then go down here to Python 3.11.1 or whatever current version you have when you're watching this video. The website should automatically pick up whatever operating system you're using. Once it's done, go ahead and open up the setup wizard. Very important note right here. Once you see this setup box right here, make sure you do, yes, north and south, select this section all the way at the bottom. Add python.exe to path. If you don't do it, you're gonna have to do it after the fact, and unless you know what you're doing, it can be complicated. So make sure you do select it and then hit install now. Yes, you should have this setup was successful, which is good. Go ahead and close that out. Next, you're going to go to your search bar and type in CMD, and you're gonna have command prompt right here. Select run as administrator, select yes, and you're going to type in PIP space. Actually, can I? Okay, I hope that's not for you guys. PIP space install space PYWIN32 and hit enter. You should get this message: successfully installed PyWin32-305. Okay, you can go ahead and close this out. Folks, I don't know where my manners are, but Happy New Year's. I'm sorry I totally forgot to start off the video with that, but yeah, today is January 1st, 2023. And in light of it being a new year, I'm assuming everyone's jumping on VirtualBox right now, trying to, better their future so that, new year, new me, whatever. Okay, listen, virtualbox.org, that's where you want to go to, okay? And you want to click on this big blue icon in the middle, download VirtualBox 7.0 or whatever new version you have at the time of this video. These next few steps might take a while because I think the website, their servers are just overloaded right now with traffic. Once you select the download portion, we are going to download 2 files. The first one is going to be the platform package. Okay, this is based off of your host machine. So what are you running? Mac OS, Windows, Linux, Solaris. Again, if you're on Linux or Solaris, you have no business on this video unless you're just here for support again, or to make fun of me.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So I'm running Windows 11, or Windows 10, so I'm going to select Windows host. Next, everyone, regardless of the operating system that you're running, you are going to select this extension pack, all supported platforms. Click on that. Now, the first thing we're going to launch is the setup wizard for VirtualBox. Yes, we can close this out, by the way. Now, welcome to the setup wizard. If you did not download Python, you will get an error saying that you're missing some dependencies, the PyWin32, which is fine. You'll still be able to do it. Now, if you don't have the Microsoft Visual C++, then you just won't be able to install VirtualBox at all, okay? So if you do get those errors, you have to just cancel the installation process, go back to Google and look up Microsoft Visual C++ and download the x64 version, okay? Or comment down below and, we'll figure this out together. Now, if you are here where I am, hit next. This is where you want your files to be saved. Hit next. Network interfaces will be cut off momentarily for like a split second. Hit yes. Install. All right. Now, if your installation is complete and it was successful, you should have this dialog box that I have. Unselect the Start Virtual Machine. Uncheck it and hit Finish. Go to your downloads, and we are now going to do the extension pack. It will open up Virtual Machine for you, but if you had it open, I saved you guys like a step. Go ahead and hit Install. Scroll down to the bottom and agree. Yes. Now, to verify that it's actually installed, go to File, Tools, Extension Pack Manager, and there it is. Oracle Virtual Machine Extension Pack, current version. Now, if you want to make yours look like mine with the dark theme, go to File, go to Preferences, and then down where it says Interface, select Color Theme Dark. Hit OK. Close it out. Open it back up. Dark. Now, that concludes this portion of virtualization, installing the hypervisor. Okay, what I'm going to do now is end this video, quickly edit out all the crap I was saying that didn't make any sense, post it on YouTube, and then the next video is going to be how to install your first virtual machine, which again is going to be Windows 2010 version, okay, which is the one that I'm using right now. I hope you guys learned quite a bit. I'd appreciate the likes, the dislikes, comments, the shares, all the good stuff. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next Hilltop. Raynet out.